Gums.
Bash you for 2.
Oh no, and down to 80. Go. Nice. I'm a bit scared.
We'll go sacrifice a creature.
Yes.
Go.
Hello Internet and welcome to our extremely delayed tournament. I'm afraid we missed the start of the tournament. This is our Duel Decks Anthology tournament. My name's Thomas McIntosh and with me in the booth I have Jackie, and I don't even know your surname, Jackie.
Jackie Hayden.
Okay, make sure your mic is a little bit closer to you. You can use this thing to manoeuvre it closer to your face.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, Jackie Hayden.
So we are playing a Duel Decks Anthology tournament. We've randomly distributed the Duel Decks things that we were very kindly given by Wizards of the Coast. And we are solidly into match 1 of, we might get 4 rounds in. We were very delayed, it might be 3.
I think we'll have a clear win by 3 rounds.
Yeah. So we've got Richard Barton on the left playing Liliana and Craig Tulloch on the right with Garruk, and they're 1 game apiece, so they're playing for the match right now. Life total's probably inaccurate, but we'll see if we can hear. I'm going to send our assistant to find out what the life totals currently are, and then we'll update those.
Yeah, it seems like we've got a clear opposites going on here. Richard seems to have all the mana available to him, and Craig seems to have bricked at 3 here. And we can see he's holding 4 mana, 5 mana cards in his hand. And I know the Garruk deck normally does go quite high there. But it's going to be the next 3 draws are really going to survive this game.
So who was on 18? Craig on the right is on 18, and the other guy's on 25. He's been gaining some life off something, and he was, I think when we just started just then, he was cycling something to gain a forest, so he wants, definitely wants a bit more land.
Yeah, it looks like Richard has not long played that Tendrils of Corruption, so that's where he's getting that 5 life there. And that's Craig going down to 13, getting hit for 5 there. I think we can make out what that is from the glare, I'm afraid, but we'll see when he moves that forward.
We can have a go at moving the lights and getting less glare when this match ends.
Yeah, we'll be able to jump straight in from the second round. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes, but we're going to finish on us bit.
I'm on 13. Okay.
Can't look at what creature that is.
No, it's played directly under the light, I'm afraid.
We can't really send our assistant to sort it out at the moment. We'll probably zoom in our camera a bit as well before the second match.
Yeah, definitely. We'll get a few of that. We see Craig's representing that Emrakul on his t-shirt though. Definitely make out that one.
I think that's possibly not in the deck unless he's cheating quite flagrantly. I don't remember that in the deck list.
No, sure that one will stick out. It's a bit of a power creep as well, but I guess if you can get to 15 mana to cast it.
Yeah, please don't kick the PC under the table, Jackie. It's been twitchy enough getting this thing actually running.
It's a very nice looking system.
Well, yeah, it looks nice, but it's finicky as hell, evidenced by our very delayed start on this. I might tweet that we are finally live.
Yeah, it looks like the light glares down right on the left hand side of the table. We can't really make out any of the cards there.
I mean, assistant, you could go and try and move the light, but I don't know where you would move it.
Well, I can definitely make out that card. Craig definitely does do that giant growth. It's kind of staple for a green deck, I imagine.
Yeah, there's a lot of pump decks in the Garruk. There's a lot of pump cards in the Garruk deck. It's less. Why have we got Garruk on the right side? It's clearly Garruk's deck on the left. Have we got the names the wrong way around as well? Is it Craig? Is it Craig on the right?
Yeah. No, this is Richard on the right here and Craig on the left.
Okay, so we just need to swap the players around. Well, I have a button for that. Ta-da! Now, are the life totals on the wrong side as well, or?
Yeah, so Craig's the one on 13 and Richard's on 25.
Okay, so I'll swap the life totals as well. We're getting going here. We're sort of like a drunken sailor waking up in the morning. We're getting going.
Now, Richard there, I believe that card takes 3 years. Destroy target non-black creature and gain 2 life, so that should put him up to 27.
Not bad. 27.
Imagine if he comes across the demonic deck, that card might fall off a little bit. We'll see.
There's nothing like having a kill spell which specifies non-black against a mono-black deck.
And then once again, he goes in for 5 off the card I still cannot make out. But he definitely seemed to animate his land into a 5/5.
Did you move the light assistant? It didn't help. I don't know.
I'll try for some things.
Should be able to sort that out if there's the next match at least. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure I think most of the others are finished.
Playing blasted fading a 3 for a shroud.
Yep. So I think the main
Flashback Marauder would be great right now.
No, let's stop experimenting. We may have 2 minutes between rounds to actually work this out. Meanwhile, stuff is happening.
Well, Craig just played a nice solid 3/3 there. And it does have Shroud. Unfortunately, it means he won't be able to Giant Grave it himself.
Yeah, Shroud, a little bit of a disadvantage in this deck with so much pump.
But it will stop the Liliana deck from being able to kill spell it, so at least it gives him a consistent threat. But there comes Howling Banshee. Both players there are going to be lose 3 life. That put Craig down to 5.
There's some amazing Banshee art in the deck, like it's just horrible.
I remember that card back when it was.
That's why I was carrying my swans.
Well, especially in this kind of game where Richard is gaining life, he's really not going to be too worried about his own total. So both players losing 3 life is completely fine.
Yeah. It's gonna be more about the board state, because if Craig's on low life but he gets a good board and then just overrun and end the match straight off. So
well, we've already seen the Tendrils of Corruption, which is like the big black swing.
is that the one which grants life, or is that the other one? The other.
I believe it deal damage and you gain life equal to the max what you have in play.
Yes, because there's 2 spells similar to that in the deck. One of them gives you the life and one doesn't, but they're both very big. Can be very big depending on your swamps.
Oh yeah, definitely. But it looks like it's getting pretty close to Craig. He's going to need to develop this board a little quicker. Being threatened here by the Banshee.
Why is that basically the same as
Stuff in the air, always the bane of green decks.
Can't pump itself.
And there he enchants target forest and it can be turned into a 4/4.
Now there is a windstorm in the deck, I believe. So there is flying hate, but whether you find it, or is that in the else deck? I might be confusing things. It's in one of the green decks anyway.
Also, in this matchup, I think if he plays Windstorm, I believe it's each player loses that much life, so he really threatens killing himself.
Wow, yeah, that's a good point.
He just needs to be careful. Just going to chump block that 2/3 there in the way of the 3/3. Well, it was a 3/3. Or was it Garruk?
Yes,
Can be.
On top.
Corrupt you.
And there we go, Corrupt. That's going to be the 6 damage. Swing.
Ouch! And there's the handshake. Well, Richard taking that fairly convincingly there. We'll switch back to our camera and you can see our players in our feature match area.
That was awesome.
So we will once the pairings are done, the standings, we can tell you what decks have been victorious other than Liliana that we just saw finishing up there. So I think we'll come back to the studio.